Hey, what's going on guys, it's Panda here. We are back for some more Katawa Shoujo. The sun's shining, the birds are chirping, people for some reason are having showers inside my house, and yet I'm still inside with my curtains closed ready to record some Katawa Shoujo. That's how I like to spend my Sunday afternoons. That's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Hey, I'm going out tonight anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. We are tongue-tied. It seems like a pretty accurate description of how I am in every one of my Katawa Shoujo commentaries. Tongue-tied. Can't get the whole goddamn sentence out. Each and every single frickin' time. But I digress. A couple days later, Shizune heads off to go eat lunch by herself and doesn't come back. She must really be swamped with student council work, although I know that she probably made most of that work for herself. When I get back to the student council room, I find the door unlocked. Before opening it, I hold back for a second to see if I'll hear Misha's laughing through it. Nothing. I'd almost take that as a sign that no one's in, but Shizune wouldn't leave the door unlocked in that case. She's at her desk, sleeping in her chair with her arms folded over her chest. What a stiff pose. If it weren't for her eyes being closed, they would be in no way to tell that she was asleep. In fact, I can't even be sure that she is asleep now. Maybe she's just resting her eyes. Normally, I'd tap a desk to wake anyone up, but it wouldn't work with her. I immediately start thinking of tricks I could play on her if she's sleeping. It's disappointing that my train of thought goes in those kinds of directions. Ah, damn it. Hello, good afternoon. She signs one greeting with each hand. It's really confusing. Hey, what were you doing? Secretly slacking off? Shizune smiles, but lowers her head to conceal it, and tries her best to look annoyed instead. Don't just stand there, it makes me nervous if I'm sitting down and you're not. I take a seat in the nearest chair while Shizune pauses to adjust her glasses on the bridge of her nose like she's fine-tuning an instrument. She always does it. Don't open your mouth so big, I could stick something in there. Why are you so far away? Does that make you nervous too? Pursing her lips, Shizune doesn't look too amused at my taunting her. I had some free time, so I thought I would drop by and see if you were still busy. Do you want to help me? Yeah. Why not? Too bad. Fine. Fuck you, I guess I'll leave then. Yep, no, see you later. I'm grateful, but it's not necessary. I just finished the last of it, and now everything that needed to be done is done. So formal. Misha was just as business-like yesterday. Are you both getting serious for official student council business? I'm always serious, like the student council candidates should be. That was fast. From zero to immediately criticising people who aren't even her colleagues yet before I've had the chance to stretch my legs. At least the presidents. They need initiative. Then maybe they can motivate everyone else, or at least strong-arm them along. But even though there's a bunch of them, they're always all wishy-washy. There's no one running for vice president, so they all want the big prize, but none of them have the right drive for it. And then the treasures are always so flaky. I've decided to use my power just to eliminate the position. Wait a sec, please. Can you even do that? I don't think it works that way. This is how it is. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure you're just making up your own rules, actually. With that, Shizune stares grimly into the distance, rubbing the frame of her glasses. That doesn't answer the question, future dictator. I'm disappointed. They should want me out here faster because they want the job, or at least disagree with me having the job. If I can't mobilise a bunch of student council wannabes for either reason, all of my work will have been for nothing. Saying that though, any other student council member or future student council president would be far more fun than you. It wouldn't be all tight-ass like this. If they're going to be so slow about it, I'll just hold on to my office as long as possible. No, please don't do that. Shizune punctuates the sentence with the snap of her fingers. Failed. Failed. There we go. Yeah. creating a sound as sharp as a gunshot. I wonder if she knows how loud she can do that. There is a bit of a trick to a good snap of the fingers. There we go, that's a good one. It's definitely an attention grabber, so I could only see it as an invaluable to a mute. She might have practiced it because of that, but how would she know if she was doing it right? All of it, huh? That's too harsh. I always thought this is the real test. Leaving a lasting impression is important. That's why I don't build sandcastles. They crumble when you leave. Not if you use glue. Maybe. But if I see an especially neat one, I still think it's impressive. Then I kick it over. Okay, maybe not. I'll say it's impressive. I kind of admire you, so to me, it wasn't for nothing. She tugs at her glasses as if she wants to take them off, smiling warily. Maybe she wants to take something else off if she's so happy. Sorry. I was careless, and something selfish slipped out. Maybe I could slip something selfish in. I've always wanted to stand at the top. It didn't matter where it was, as long as I was the best at it, and understood it, completely, and made it my own. Like when you hear a song and dream of being a musician, or see a plane and wish you could be a pilot. Have you ever had a dream like that? Yeah. First time I played soccer, I wondered if I maybe could get good enough to wow people. Wow! It's not that hard to wow people, really. That was just a fantasy though. As soon as I saw the gap between me and the people with real talent, I put those dreams behind me. Well, with my heart the way it is, I can't play soccer anymore anyway. Do you still have dreams like that? Nah, they're unrealistic. I realised it very quickly. There is always someone better. A nostalgic expression crosses her face. She looks oddly mature right now, as if the days of competing vigorously against others for supremacy are long behind her. Of course, I know that nothing could be further from the truth. Just last week, she wanted to see which one of us could blow the biggest bubble with a piece of gum. It could be that she was even worse when she was younger, a terrifying thought. I liked that. That there was always someone better, or someone greater than me would appear. I get so excited, I'd want to challenge them. Even though in the end, they would usually turn out to be better, and I would be left in awe, there are some people who are on a different level, completely. After a while, I got jealous. I wanted something like that for myself. For example, people like Usain Bolt, you know, the Kenyan. Is he Kenyan? I don't even know. Pretty sure he's Kenyan. Kenyan people run fast. The guy that, you know, is the like super fast guy in the Olympics. Anyway, Usain Bolt. I swear he's just got like the genetics in him to run that fast. No one can actually train to get that fast. I mean, you can get to a certain point, but then there has to be something else into that equation to make you go that extra bit faster. And that has to be your genes. If it's not your genes, then, well, apart from drugs obviously, but you tested all good for drugs, so yeah. Is that what the student council is? A thing just for you? No. Even though it feels like that sometimes, that wasn't why I decided to do it. That is another story entirely. But I like being student council president. Even if the work is hard and I'm always biting off more than I can chew, this is what keeps it exciting. People at the top shouldn't be able to be comfortable all the time anyway. I have to say, I appreciate the fact that we finally got to have this conversation, but it took far longer than it should have. Now we are understanding Shizune. About time. You sound like a farmer. She does. She sounds nothing like a farmer. Although they wouldn't suit her, Shizune would look cute in overalls and a straw hat. Yeah, she could be a... Yep, no, I can see her in a straw hat. Bit of straw coming out her mouth here. So if that wasn't the reason, why did you run for the job? I didn't, but afterwards, I decided to stick with it anyway. I wanted to be the student council president because of the old student council was stupid. And I want to stir people up. Oh, well, you do a fine job of that, I can tell you that right now. So that they will be able to say, that was interesting. Today was interesting. That kind of thing. Memorable experiences. I don't. Somehow, if you want to stir people up, I somehow don't think that they're going to say, that was interesting. Today was interesting. I think they'd much rather want to say, that student council president is a bitch. I hate that bitch. I'm happy because I think we succeeded. You and Misha and me. I have a selfish desire too, though. At first it was something I thought would only be a nice bonus, but I've gotten greedy. That is why it would make me happy if the elections go smoothly. It would be the only way that I could see that my wish was granted. What is it then? It's a secret. Sensing that I might not be ready to let such a weak dodge slide by so easily, Shizune quickly waves down any attempt at a follow-up embarrassment, colouring her face. It's something she wants to keep to herself, only because it's too silly to do so otherwise. I start to feel a pang of hunger and check my watch. It's earlier than it looks. Too early for dinner. Maybe you can have the thing between lunch and dinner. Dinner. Or dunch. Okay, so the same thing doesn't... What is between dinner and lunch? Or lunch and dinner? Now you've got something between breakfast and lunch, brunch, but you don't have anything between lunch and dinner. Unless there is really such a thing as dinner, or dunch, that I've never heard of, but it sounds completely and utterly retarded. Do you have any kind of food in your desk? For a second it looks like the question confuses her, but she recovers quickly. Desks are for supplies. Food is a supplier. Yeah, see, there you go. You should have eaten lunch. I didn't think it would be a problem if I didn't. If I was working, I wouldn't have to think about it. I'd be too busy to be hungry. Good thinking, you turned that on her. She puts her hand up to her mouth in a poor attempt to conceal a laugh, and tries to hide it further by pretending to use it to push her glasses further up the bridge of her nose. I wonder how far up her nose goes, and how far she can push her fucking glasses up. I guess you're not, since you're already 8. I'm not good enough to sign the appropriate words, so I settle for pointing at the stack of Chinese food containers leaning precariously out of the top of her trash can. Those are from yesterday. And we're both hungry. Let's get something to eat. Not from the cafeteria, there wasn't anything good at lunch, so I really doubt there will be anything good left over. Or something? Ordering out 2 days in a row is unnatural. Only in case of emergencies. This is an emergency, Shizune. That is my personal policy. This is why she should think of putting some snacks in her desk. It would be an easier way of dealing with these kinds of emergencies. I want to tell her, but signing out how hungry I am like 5 times has made me too tired to be a smartass. Oh, you can never be too tired to be a smartass, Hisao. I do it each and every day and people hate me for it. It's a love-hate relationship, you get used to it. The temptation is really great though. Hi. Misha's distinctive up and down voice sounds muffled through the door. She bursts in a second later. Misha, what's up? Oh, I was hoping you'd be all smiley and happy, but no, you're just confused. Oh, there we go. Chan, you're here too. Two? How did you know there was already someone in here? If it opens, someone is inside. Wahahaha! Am I interrupting? No, not really. Shizune shakes her head. Great, that's really great, but I was sure I would be. Is this a break? I thought so too, but it turns out everything student council related is over. For now. Is that why you're here? Wahahaha, yeah, that's right, Chan. Sorry to disappoint you. We were just discussing whether or not to order out for dinner. Dinner? Bitch, I just said. It's too early for dinner. We were gonna have lunch. That sounds fun. I'm sorry, Shizune, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Shizune isn't being very fun about it though. She says that she can't order food 2 days in a row. Are you hungry too? Because if you are, we could outmow it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't help it but yawn. Sorry. I got like 2 hours sleep last night. I spent the entire night massive Facebook chat log that I took a screen cap of, and I was going to put it on Reddit under R-atheism. It's a really interesting debate, not that any of you care, but I spent about 4 hours blacking out pictures and last names of people. There was about 180 very long comments I had to do that with. It was a fun night. That sounds fun, Chan, and I am a little hungry. I thought you would say it sounds like mutiny. Shizune pinches the frame of her glasses, clearly thinking that it does seem like mutiny. Being outvoted by a clean 2-to-1 margin, there is nothing she can do. Misha already has her phone out. It's awfully garish. Yeah! We beat you. Chan, you promised we would have a student council thing, just for us, right? Right. This can be it. Shizune only shakes her head. The last party she will be able to attend as Yamaku student council president is too special to her to put that label on our spur-of-the-moment early dinner. I have to agree with her there. Even though I'm sure for some reason the music died out really quickly just then, the real thing will just be like this, a meal like any other, with the 3 of us. After we finish eating and clean up, I say goodbye to them and head to my dorm. Although I don't feel particularly tired, I think I'll just go straight to sleep tonight. I think I'll do the same. Actually, damn it, I can't. I'm going out. If I were back home, my mum would nag me not to go to bed right after eating. But what she doesn't know won't hurt her. You know, if you eat cheese just before you go to sleep, you'll get nightmares. Or so I've been told. Don't come back to me and say, Panda, I didn't get nightmares, what the fuck? Because I'm just going off someone else's words, so I'm sorry if it doesn't work. But I really want to try it. I want to eat like a bunch of cheese before I go to bed. See if I get a massive, awesome nightmare. I don't think it'll work though. I take a look at the clock as soon as I get in and realise that it's a lot later than I'd thought. It also feels a bit silly checking the clock when I have a phone and a wristwatch. I take off my watch and hold it in one hand while holding my phone in the other. It makes me feel powerful and stupid. Oh god. If this is Kenji, I'm going to honestly grab the gun that I had bought just for this particular moment and shoot him right here. I try unsuccessfully to go to sleep, and am glad when someone interrupts me by knocking on my door after only a few minutes. Why are you glad that someone's knocking? I figure that it couldn't be anyone but Kenji. Oh, fuck. Alright. Get the gun. Where's the gun? Let me get the gun. Hang on. Get in the gun. Alright. I've got the gun. Okay. I've got the gun, guys. I'm ready for this motherfucker. I figure that it couldn't be anyone but Kenji, which is why I'm surprised when it ends up being Oh, damn. I was getting all excited and everything. I had it cocked, man. Oh, man. That's disappointing. Hi, Chan. I was really hoping you'd be Kenji. I was getting all excited to shoot him in the face. You don't look too happy to see me. No, I'm just kinda surprised. Did Shizune remember something that she wants me to do after all? It's late, but whatever. I guess it's good I didn't change. Nope. I just thought I'd follow you back, Chan. Oh, she wants to have sex. Sweet. For fun? No, of course not. It's because she wants to talk. It must be about something important, and something she doesn't want Shizune to know about. Do you want to come in? Yeah, thanks, Chan. She walks in and immediately takes a seat in the chair. The natural thing to do, but I'd expect her to sit on the bed. Chan. Misha frowns harshly, arms folded over her chest. It's like she's trying to play a grim interrogator. All that's missing is the mustache and the dangling, flickering light bulb on a string. Tell me where the money is, Chan. Did you make Chan said what? No. What do you mean? When I went to the office today, Shichan couldn't hear me coming. That's why when I opened the door, I saw a really confusing expression on her face. Shichan looked happy and sad. I wanted to know why. Well, it wasn't because of me. I didn't even see it. I think she's depressed that she won't be on the student council president anymore in a few months. When I asked Shichan about it, she said that it was okay. That's meaningless. Shizune would say that, but it's ridiculous to think that she would let it go that easily. Oh, I hate this music. Every time this music comes up, you know, it's either something sad or very depressing. I mean, there are times you'll want to fight me over the last apple or chocolate milk or whatever, and that is stuff that doesn't even matter. Chocolate milk is important. Okay, it is. Don't get mad. But not as much as student council is to her. She wouldn't just wave it off so easily. Wahahaha, you're right. I thought that this was supposed to be an interrogation, but it appears Misha has already forgotten about it. But I don't want Shichan to lie to me to make me feel better. Ha ha ha. Most people don't know how serious Shichan is and think she's just putting on a show. I'm happy that you understand her, Hichan. It's obvious, especially with how she talked about it today. Misha leans in closer with interest, resting her head on her palms. Really? What did she say? They are close enough that I don't think much of how she is prying. Why, she joined the student council, sort of. She started, but then decided that some stuff should just stay classified, and signed. It's a secret, so I guess that's what she told me. It's a secret. Well, if someone tells you that they have a secret, you can sort of call that a secret by itself, Hichan. Just like how, according to you, luck is a skill. It can be. Wahahaha. Be careful, not so loud. Why, Hichan? You're gonna wake up half the people in the building, and on top of that, dorms aren't toy. Hichan, are you thinking something dirty? Well, now that you mention it, I am. Stop being weird. If you are, it's okay, I think. Hearing that makes me realise how easy it's been for me to talk to Misha all this time. That I would be able to go this long without feeling the need to be on guard. This is the first time I have. I feel sad, Hichan. It's funny. The happier Shichan gets, the more depressed I feel. Even though I should be happy for Hichan, I still am, but I can't talk about my problems with her. Why not? Just like Shichan can't talk about her problems to me. It's the same thing, Hichan. If we have that kind of problem, then I'm not sure anymore what I should do. I wonder if I'm a bad friend. Misha gets up and quickly drops herself on the bed, until we're sitting only a few inches apart. Just a couple seconds later, she pushes her head forward and gives me a light kiss. It misses my lips, but due to my bad aim on her part than because of me. What are you doing? Although it's just a formality, I'd be stupid not to know what she is getting at. It's just that it seems so unlikely that I'm hoping there will be some way I won't have to deal with it. Now she decides to be shy and giggles and embarrassed. Do you like me, Hichan? Yeah. Her head is buried in her chest. It feels like she's talking into my scar. She might be able to feel it brushing against her cheek. I tried too hard to hide it from both of them before. It seems like such a dumb thing to have worried so much about in retrospect. Please comfort me, Hichan, just for today. Ooh. I think we both know. I think we all know what comfort means today. Oh, shit. As much as I would like to comfort Misha, I really want to comfort Misha so hard. Sure, she could take such a hard comforting right now. Sure, she'd still be wanting to comfort, even when I'm exhausted. She keeps on comforting. No, as much as I like you, Misha, I really should refuse because, in theory, I am still going out with Shizune, so... Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Before I can answer, she pushes her whole weight against me. Oh, Jesus! And it unbalances me enough to send us both onto the bed. If I don't answer quickly, then the situation will only become more precarious. I know that I should never let things get as tangled as they already are. So, even though it isn't the most tactful way to refuse her, I push her off me. Misha falls backwards onto the sheets, so softly that it seems like she barely fell at all. Eyes closed, she stays like that for a while before getting up with a hollow laugh. You're right, Hichan. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Regretful, slightly, even though I've grown to hate regret. Sad for a multitude of reasons. I'm also a little angry, both at her and at myself. And in a way, it even seems like I'm not really feeling at all. Oh, now you don't be. No, Hichan, it's okay. I am, really, really. But just asking was enough for me, I think. I'm happier that you said no. Is that right? Wow, that's good. Yeah, it is. Thanks, Hichan. She pulls herself up and leans against the wall. I'm assuming she is. My head hurts so that much I don't bother opening my eyes. I lie on my bed listening to the rustle of my hair brushing against the sheets and the grass waving in the wind outside. I guess that I should say more to reassure her, but I wonder if that would really help. No, it wouldn't. Maybe it would be better to say nothing. I just don't know, although I think that in this situation there's no one right thing I can do. Good night, Hichan. With that, she leaves, the door clicking shut behind her like a guilty whisper. Maybe it's because I am eager to put today behind me, but after Misha is gone, I find it much easier to fall asleep. I do so almost instantly. Well, well, well. An interesting night of events. I have to say, like I was starting to say back then, he's in quite the situation now because he just rejected Misha, but he's already going out with Shizune. So now the problem lies that there's massive tension between Misha and him, or Misha and I, and you both have to keep your mouth shut for this to never get to Shizune, because otherwise she will go apeshit, and then you would have lost both chances at having sex. Well, actually you already had sex with Shizune, but I mean, yeah, that wasn't really that fantastic. We didn't get to see anything. Us viewers, we didn't get to see much. Well, me at least. If it was you, you'd just be getting a black screen. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that very interesting night. Bloody Misha forcing herself upon me. How dare she? But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next part.